You are listening to Ghana News, April 18, 2007.
UK firm Tullow Oil has announced the discovery of 600 million barrels of light oil offshore from Ghana. Tullow saw its shares rise at 10%.
A treasure trove of black gold, one of the biggest discoveries of oil in Africa in the past 10 years.
Thank God, oil at last. President Ebele Okoye said Ghana will be the exception to the African paradox of oil, poverty and conflict.
The discovery of the country's first major oil deposit could turn the West African country into an African tiger.
With oil as a shot in the arm, we are going to fly.
Oil promises. This is what I know from back home. I was born not far from the Nigerian oil fields. We all know what a disaster this has become. And now Ghana? The black gold from far away in the ocean is supposed to change everything for everyone. This is a story about the big world suddenly coming to 3 small fishing villages here at the western coast of Ghana, marked by dirt roads and lacking electricity or running water. Now they want to build a gas factory, a 5-star hotel and a refinery. Big industry. Politicians and international investors visit the villages on the western coast. I suppose this is the first time an SUV is coming to Princestown. The international investors come with local troop because, you know, to gain trust, you have to start from home. Will the people really get their piece of a big pie this time?
The purpose of the meeting today is to tell you where the project has reached. We will need to employ up to 2,000 people. And then the hotel alone, once the hotel is open, we'll need nearly 1,000 employees. Taylor Woodrow, UK, are planning to have workshops to train up the youth of Princestown who are interested in basic building skills, carpentry skills, metal work, and that sort of thing. And the 18-kilometer dirt road, we have been given assurances will be surfaced by the time the hotel is ready to open.
What if this all came true? What if the lives of the people would really change? Not only empty words for once, but actions. Development, jobs, tarred roads. Oh, my lovely Ghana, you're on the right path. Definitely.
And this is the area Solomon Capital have acquired. Some near the lagoon, some outside the lagoon. That hotel can accommodate more than 3,000 people. Hotel, golf park, football park, hockey, and so on. Then after that, air trip too.
They have promised us a lot. Even during their construction, a lot of laborers will be taken from here. They will still like to open a scarce training center to train a lot of people so that people also can work in their company.
Everything will change because I will get a job and my friend too will get a job. So you will get small money to do everything we like to do. Yeah. So everything will change.
So we are now here waiting Solomon Capital to even, I want to see a bulldozer on the site. And the block making, I'll be part. And the calculate, I'll be part.
I'm Matthew Asiedu. I'm a school teacher, at the same time a tour guide.
When the oil project comes on, there will be a lot of tourists. The tourism business here will grow high and high. My dream is going tour every day. It was the Germans. They started this place in 1683 to trade gold and ivory. They found out that they can store what belongs to us. And they did that, and it was perfect to them.
Oh yes, the ancient fort, built by the Germans. They took gold and they paid for it with cheap schnapps and stuff like that. This was the business model back then. Later, they started trading people. And our chiefs were part of the business.
They have to take their last shower here. And after that, they use the broken bottles to shave their hairs with the view that when they are neat, the price will shoot up. And after that, with their chains, their waist and their neck, they pass through this door and call this door of no return. Yeah.
This is what it was like in the olden days. Foreigners cooperating with our leaders to exploit the citizens. And now?
You are listening to Ghana News. This is Edward Nyakun bringing you the news afternoon.
The Princess Town Luxury Beach Resort will bring much-needed international standard accommodation to the western region of Ghana. The site enjoys over a kilometer of white sand beach.
The coastal landscape could be transformed to make way for the new industry. Farms and fishing communities will have to move, though the government says they will receive compensation.
The Deputy Minister of Energy, Mr. Emmanuel Kofi-Boah, has given the assurance that the government will give Ghanaians, especially the local communities, the opportunity to benefit from the oil and gas industry.
Oh, Mr. Archer. Archer, Papa. Aye. Oh, woman, I send a manana. No, on no Peter, the me a one. Men are no win and Papa's over fight. Until Papa's room, Miss Home. My idea. No, amiamo io in Arabia, Quatafia con mia bocco. Nella alama, mia zraga, mia zraga, mia maga, ma chiamano a hoto. E venire via, con la mia, da mia magarana. Yes, you were planning my yes, Gakaminia Bafia, Mimila, Wafli. Yeah, Tayo Valacafia, Vovon Vagaraman. Alaba, Nitim of Vomro, Mahu Catan, Alamabanian. Review Catani. No, you're both very Philadelphia, but I'm me to review me. If you get me, we'll progress to be. Akpoli, Rotu, Banvi, Gafia, Jodui, Papa, Tomaha, Dadu, on la mocaton le Bakayama. Atodona, Anya, a double bear, Natea or Alabana, a galama. Atea ira, a Tojeba, a Gaijima, Nella, Yamawu, a Vanu, a Galachoganoba. Ato ni a konu lang chinya ba a chede o ya mamra mansunu chudu tasdia unkum kra ko duguram chiu na la tomeko na sabudamu até da sabu ha twen afa a chinya wo bia rohia ai gala do akuga.
What a great place for Sanchez, investors might think. But will they consider the traditions of these villages? Imagine employees having to explain to hotel guests that they can't go swimming on a Thursday. The land for the hotel was sold without the consent of a small fishing village on the sand strip between the ocean and the lagoon. They forgot to ask Togbe's people, and now their traditions and livelihoods are at stake. But promises sparkle like diamonds, and it is hard to resist when somebody is waving money and job assurances in your face. The Princestown's assemblyman regularly travels the 18 kilometers of dirt road to the district office. No more getting stuck in the mud. Yes, please. Princess needs a tarred road to be connected. And now listen up. The big world is interested in this region. Change is coming, and the district administration is dreaming big.
Hey, Honorable Assemblyman, yes, sir. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's great. Let's welcome.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Hello, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Good.
Solomon capital, whom they also acquired land along Princestown area.
Yeah.
About 1,100 pieces of land was acquired for the purpose of establishing an oil refinery. If you have an oil refinery around here, there will be other allied activities which will also create jobs and bring opportunities to our people and other people who will come.
We would not want to go the Nigerian way where the local communities will have to take up arms to fight oil companies. No, we have already emphasized our willingness, our readiness to engage the local communities in dealing with these issues.
We need a new town because we are anticipating a lot of people to come into our district. So it's going to be a combination of Korean and Ghanaian, and then these are some of the animations of what we want to have. And at the same time, we also want our name to also be in the books of history, because we are going to be the first
environmental
city in the whole Ghana who's going to have a new town.
That project will provide adequate office space for companies, the numerous companies that will be coming in. It will provide residential accommodation for all the people who are coming in. You know, we expect not less than 500,000 people in the next years, in the next 5 to 10 years.
Not like Nigeria, okay, but 500,000 new inhabitants? This is almost 10 times the number of people living here right now. Korean bridges, nice and fancy houses, like in a fairy tale city. Yeah, everything seems possible.
The time is 6 o'clock. This is Radio Ghana Network on all our channels.
The bulk oil storage and transportation company boasts is to construct a petroleum terminal on a 300-acre land at the Pomponi Reef.
The largest petroleum terminal and strategic depot in the country that will create 500 new permanent jobs.
It will be linked with rail wagons, offshore pipelines, and other transmission devices to receive and transmit processed natural gas.
Ata. Oh, message tape in our line him. Ata. They cannot stay close to the Arabian Gulf oil refinery. That's why we are moving them to a new site. And we are here to locate the area so that we can plan for the resettlement of the two villages, Pumpuni and Achunabwanda. So from top here, from the line, the top here, that will be the new settlement area. Here is where we are now. We are standing now.
When you are Jimbodo, when you are Jimbodo, when you are Jimbodo, and the baby, I want to 1 year more papa. I mean, John, I don't cobble. I'm born mother saying, and then, remember, Framan, who being why am paying papa. I do not 20. School is so. And school in a community center, no, feel one boy, hospital, Baba, school, no fun. Now, damn electricity substation, no, those who will be see if you're a chrono. It's equal, Nana for pa. Now, hospital, baby, papa. Now, I am more than a unity. So, I am what the young toilet facility, no, or Baba Sisia and Washington border. Every Deniviano or being an answer, no toilet facility inside.
Modern bathrooms for fishermen and farmers? That sounds great. The old village will disappear. No one is complaining. After all, who will miss the mud houses? Who's going to miss fetching water from the ocean for a shower? There is a constant sound of helicopters flying to the oil rig. This heralds a new era for Adom, his family, and the whole village.
Helicopter, no, where then what can I do? Circle school, yeah, but my guys are not so good school and so I parrot. I'm the Biara we are so in the shadow who be there. In the shadow who there, my baboon will be a bay yam. Some cool Bessian, they ask to tell me a cry. To me and tonight, you don't want to. This year, I bobra, we have a flower cranny beard. It's our day, maybe near, yeah, ever doing a bear. It's just a take with me. The Marana, it may be about Assassinako. You will say this is kind of bar. Yeah, and enough for a phone to his benny. Yama from school when I was born.
The minimum you see and the own soon problem was Sunday. So we to build our Hanama. No, I and Chinama. In Tama, you tomb in superpower. And to Sakala in Samba in Yebino, 50 pesos. Mahanwa a hade.
Never go, Budu.
I'm actually be there. You know what I'm I say, soon lights and I don't. I know what you're about. I was a dumb. It was Obama, a Biara news would if you.
Where the Mintina? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there was Yakowano. Session here. Barbara Bay. The Shako and the Sanfinia, Abriana, a how no ko be ne ayo be fi na sanyang say hwe yeri ekutin da Ghana hen da chino abe ne obeye yanka ende mankutin na say ye ina obeye am hen na say de mankutin na mo hwa da che ja sama hen nti ne bare ban
It's a great day in Ghana and a great day for all Ghanaians. The president of Ghana, John Evans Atta Mills, will symbolically press the button to officially commence full-scale production of oil at the Jubilee Fields in the Western region today.
My brothers and sisters, today, Wednesday, the 15th of December, 2010, is a special day in the lives of Ghanaians. Today, we are pouring out our first oil from the Jubilee field. We must ensure that the oil is a blessing and not a curse.
On our way, fire one poverty, far away, on our way to riches, on our way, fire one poverty, far away, oh bad you yeah, baby, oh bad you
The oil flow has started. Better than Nigeria is the order of the day. We Nigerians know gas flaring is one of the biggest crimes against nature. But super duper geek Ghana wants to stop it from the start by building a gas processing plant right on the shore where oil is drilled. Of course, including jobs for locals like Gifty.
From Gift to Kenya, we are doing work. Moko, Magani in 9 years, Sebastian Tay. A key am turning Debia, but on the creams, Nadi. I'm not bomb pike and yammer, Emma, or Woma, Cajunesi, and any woman. What a pesos. Hey, what Ghana is 50 pesos. Yeah, I want to 9 Ghana is 50 pesos. Na, Eki, ya Ebele Okoye no yes. Moti, swandon de bien a wing a liali. Mot me imagine kem Tony creams chine in richie, my diary, mel mutiama, metonia. Sometimes if I call a passabeto, the bee, you can be no one more. Best swabbing in ya. Awala photo. I piano. Muito bem, quando vai quando for clip para mamãe.
My name is Francis Kudo. I'm about 38 years. That's my daughter. Very, very fresh. Yeah, I have 3 children, all daughters, all girls.
Medeke bese baba buke gas maybe okay. But ye who bese was grandma banya be buy eh. Ye walk buke school moto ke. Ye bon pike oba azre na banya be buy.
Every family grow coconut. They plant coconut. That is our main crop. Roughly by 6 years, 7 years, you can get a fruit. However, if you didn't plant coconut, then you are going to lose. You are going to die because there is no other work that you can do. We are going to use it for oil. Sometimes we sell it, they send it, they transport it to other countries. So when you use it for oil, you clack. My dream for the future is to be a big man. But all depends upon money. To be a big man is not easy. It depends upon money. Without money, you cannot do anything, and you cannot be a big man. And so my future is to be a big man.
Big man. Can a coconut farmer like Francis or a fisherman become a Ghanaian big man? Usually they're struggling to get food for their family and pay the school fees. Well, maybe I should forget my doubts for a moment. Maybe it will all come true.
It's 17:30 GMT, live from our studios here at Adabraka in Accra.
Gas flaring is still ongoing at Ghana's Jubilee oil field.
Fishermen working near the Jubilee oil field, 60 kilometers off the coast of Ghana, spotted a large oil slick floating towards land.
Fishermen in Western region face food insecurity amid an algae infestation.
The shores of many fishing villages surrounding Ghana's Jubilee oil field are now covered with decomposing sargassum, which clogs the fishing nets and boat engines of local fishermen.
Azonfia goyaja mola na namba a dopa glumanami. Onaba mayo puchanu promo azufura nu. Aba never gojaga so bonala baba. So if I walk with you, goodness, say, oh, yeah, the higher. Philip, back, Kaka, and why was she? Say, I'm actually for any. Okay, a granny in my abonnet, rough with her. Abonnet, rough with granny at the Tizan. I'm up Pamalamu. About you move a catana, me got the Toji Gavia the Roaco. I'm here to Boba, are you near? Ani Amia Remola, Yate, Niakatabago, the room is left in Yamapomola. Camoyo, Domama, no Boba or Vira, Paramura or Galamichu, Alacapaniabo.
It's been 2 years now since the oil taps opened. Millions of barrels worth several billion US dollars have been filled. There is no sign of the oil money, neither in Togbe's village nor in any of the villages along the western coast. What about sending someone to sort out the suffering of the fishermen, whether it is related to the oil or not? The western coast is waiting for the promises to come true. Princess Town is waiting for the hotel and for the 2,000 jobs. And teacher Matthew is waiting for tourists to supplement his meager teaching salary.
Sometimes I wait all day and then no tourists. For the hotel projects, I'm not sure the time they are going to start the project, but I'm hoping that it will be start early so that I can enjoy my business. The topic we are going to consider this morning is force. The topic is what? Force. Force. Patrick, come. Emmanuel, come. Tima, come. Charles, come. This is one group, this is one group. Which group have more force and at the same time have more mass? Are you okay? Yes. So they are going to pull it. So, ready? Go. Pull it well. Emmanuel, they exert more force than Patrick and Charles. So come for them again. One fishing boat carried 687 fish. Before then, only few people go to school. Now they have found out that the world is a dynamic. Now the kids have a new dream. They have found out that in the near future, there will be a job for the kids. So they are planning good about the kids. I like teaching very well, but because there's no support from anywhere, that's why I want to join any other business when I get little money.
Pumpuni looks the same 2 years after Adom and the villagers cleared the land for their new village. There is no refinery and no new Pumpuni with fancy bathrooms for Adom and his neighbors. It's election time, time for demands.
Was sharing border. The might be the beer and light, toilet in a BBR or the beer. So up to date. You must send the other Yarapa another Yarba. To say, because you go, you hear that and Sunday, ya ko nti ni atwa bo da no that no good aba chere ko ai na baba ba on be di o me right na asu yo so bi na ko se jaro ko Six, Chirawe. Now I'm laying you class. No, you go for your top papers. I can kind. You go for your radio. Radio so busy to radio. One station pen. What's it? TV ni ha. Nti ni mara kwado wo Ghana ha na da. 91. Na 1 and 91. Oh yeah. Next year when you come back, we see something better. I hear you. You see something better.
Tafia, fiala, inya toyo na ti o ito, tafia inya legala, yona.
Several kilometers further west, big changes in Atuabo. The ground is prepared for the new gas processing plant.
Do you want to be one of the few Ghanaian experts at the top of Ghana's oil industry?
Discount training fee, $850. Call 024-606.
We will display helicopter escape and rescue, mustering to a lifeboat and lowering a lifeboat, and we also will show you skills in advanced.
So I'd like to invite you all to the new world-class rig world
training centre to see exactly what we can offer.
machine. Na bia de ongro machine am de mkuro. Ye mwisu anya mhwe moti. Mdo mamlu ala mo so ti zan ejimane. Moti ma member ko ka mo nsu ke di am se ko machine ejimane. Madam one. Say come on, I'm be bizami o ma ha. Madam one yem kuro ke minyam sandwich ma. Mbokam. Mutia mama nzgarora. But forklifts, imam kuro fa na mitra rora. Ntenya ebi mu chocolate. Next year kala, anmu forklifts. Anam la yejma wo.
Wow. Gifty, who was once hawking cosmetics, is now driving this gigantic roller. Nigeria would have enjoyed this sort of female empowerment. And future big man Francis, the coconut farmer, has been sent with the help of the whole family to be trained as a welder. Action time. The world is moving on.
We, the youth here, we wanted to train. We spent a lot of money. so that when the work comes, we also get a job to do, and we get some money in our pocket, and then to feed our family and our siblings.
In Nigeria, people from other places will come and do the work, and at the end of the day, go out. Then the citizens are there, nothing happens. All these people you are seeing here, we are training them just because we don't want the problem to happen in Ghana.
What they have given it to us, we can do everything about welding, about fabricating, and other things. We have the fabricators, we have welders, we have pipe fitters, even we have electricals. They are all here, so that whenever we take us to, when the work comes, wherever you take us, we'll be able to do something better there.
On our way to riches, on our way, on our way. Fire bomb poverty, far away, oh bad girl. Yeah, baby, oh bad girl. Nah, baby, oh bad girl. Yeah, baby, oh bad girl. Nah, baby, oh bad girl.
Charlie, I feel like maybe like I see a more.
This is definitely new. This is progress. Only 4 years after the first oil was produced. A new home for Adom, Gifty, Francis, Matthew, and the other villagers? No. No, this is only for engineers and businessmen from Accra and abroad.
Ngochelam pale. Ngochelam kaka ngonjeri miambana ngochelam pale. Nyama adum. Isu azama melidon ebe feke meligalu mle suka azehejima, mzuka azehejima. Motidi nyama mpaya mle boke. Mkava magala. Ninyejima menye. Maka mabagala an mekarola maka kanyamla du musku excavator na mum mta tanya ejuma mtayele mutumna sanya maka mamini sa ham lasese na mi fam kol ka bia la bia va na manyi mamaye.
This is Radio Ghana networking all our channels across the country with news.
The final welding of the onshore gas distribution pipeline project at the gas processing plant at Atunyabo in the western region has been successfully carried out by the Chinese company on the project Sinopec.
Energy giant Sinopec says it is committed to supporting Ghana to develop its oil and gas industry so that a West African country could derive maximum benefits from its rich hydrocarbon resources.
Hold on for a second, what is going on here? Where is Gifty, who trained to drive a roller? Where is Francis, the coconut farmer who became a welder? A Chinese company got the contract to build the onshore pipelines and the gas factory in the western region. And guess what? They brought their own workers. In 2014, only very few Ghanaians are working in the oil and gas industry. Not Gifty and not Francis.
Kakam yet in Della, Mamo, by the Bambay, Manamok shooting, the care, Mimadon, even their hall and camp. Yeah, the moment you tin no more, I be our daily cabin. We spend a lot of money at the wedding site, but the man failed us. He told us that after we have finished the wedding, he will employ us in the business. After we have finished the wedding, we never see the man again. And when we call on his line, the line is off. We feel very disappointed. But still, we hope that we can do something better.
Mr. Bessuaz, bien okay. Bessuaz, bien okay. Motivate akondi benia. E beba, benia kismo be misila. No benibi. Sugo ni watu imedia.
Madame babele manwa tumbanya. Mati ke kaka no han ka tumbanya. China, read it. Read this numbers. 中华人民共和国制造。China, your name. What is your name? Me name. Mary. You. What is your name? Me Mary. Eh? No. So just sat up.
Who decides the rule of this game? For centuries, the traditional leaders have been in charge. Now, part of the region is turned upside down.
I want to see statistics to find out how many of the employees, the people they claim they have already employed them long ago, how many are from this area? Because they are the people who are going to bear the brunt. See, you can't have a situation, an apartheid situation, where people are bearing the brunt and they become as second citizens because people from elsewhere are here working. And then people around here have to fold their hands in their distance. It's a big issue.
I do feel like that sometimes, that there's a big Goliath coming, and I'm just David, me and my elders, because this is an international level of industry, and our people are just regular rural people. Every fisherman, they feed about 7 people in their family. So if they can't make this living, then we know it's not just them, but we have other people that are suffering. So it is very critical for us to look at it.
Around. Every here, you run over to help. This is what is impeding the fishing activities over here. With this, you can never go. When they tangle the net, you cannot pull them. So there's no need of going and then having your net destroyed. So that's why we are not fishing at this time.
Some kilometers away, the fishermen in Pomponi are also waiting for better times. Pomponi still looks the same. No change. No electricity, no water, no bathroom for Adom. The land that was cleared for his new modern village was taken back by nature.
Ba ngofro mbe ba no abenti ya twa homa wa bana ye yim amkete pe no afamu akono akaye ko na amahen nti ya twa hon Nemo was electricity no no dem nan so 2 miles na mazaba me yanko wona mi charge antina mo hana pa Hello, good morning.
Hello.
What's that? Why you charge your phone now? Electricity now some dead. That's your own catepi. So you home way be in your electricity. You be a bay. What's that electricity no empty? You knew my do yasi. You need TV, you need fridge or you need this is electricity war, you know, grandma. Feed a punty baba. People to in your fridge are better as what to what. I just what to attend. The Siendano, I'm the one in Bobatino. No, I'm going fine. But the China, Malaria be attacking the malaria and no hospital. I mean, no one's upon one, but no, I said, I do. But the China Bena, none yet. No. Yakopanala, as my national fanadi, our friend.
No size. Poverty is a disease. You for make your money, you for they take advice. Allah, we do everything. We know they chop the oil money. We know they chop the government money. We know they chop the yawa money. But we they chop the free.
What drives me crazy is that no one is protesting.
We know they chop the government.
No one is saying that what is going on is not right.
But we they chop the free money. Oh yeah, make you brown.
So how about demanding a proper piece of the pie instead of a few crumbs? People are so patient. If only they would raise their voices. If only they would fight to have a better life.
I promise. Many of them they must
We know they chop the government money. We know they chop the yawa money. But we they chop the free money. Oh yeah, make you browse, 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 browse.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Newsfile.
Since 2010, more than 300 million barrels of crude oil have been lifted from the Jubilee field, worth $24 billion. Tullow Oil announces that it is expecting to report revenues of around $900 million.
The new dividend policy of the company is expected to deliver at least $100 million per year to shareholders.
In 2018, the Petroleum Commission approved $420 million worth of contracts, but only 1/6 went to indigenous Ghanaian companies. Fuel prices have consistently gone up for the past 32 months to see an accumulated increment of 50% over the period. Meanwhile, the same cannot be said for consumers' incomes.
By 2019, almost 10 years after the first oil, Gifty has left her village. She has moved to Accra. She is neither driving a forklift nor a roller. She's not even hawking anymore, but is searching for a job and a place to stay.
Benambe Accra ne alikaje different countries la. Bangozon Nzimam, I was on better Nzimam. But many other moon care, much me. Mumbel Babayasi, Lime, Udkin Fiket, no call a cram cock with this mammy. Kakra. In your mind, drinking 2 Adamaga, Ngala, Accra. Mark with this mammy. Mutsi, me I don't a cram mark with this mammy. I made Jimani, I came with chilling me. Muchre news kwa muchre me ne no neka imse mba ma age ma work e ye banjuru to a e kumi no no come so to come oh why eh ah da bi e peta manga gwasom le bon pai ke nyamle edie menzilele no mami jima menye na mamle ka pa mendena na mo menye bi mdale menye bi menni a meya moti ngwazule mlulu hamle kunde ejima koke ale chem lueke lulu labadi teshi nungwa lulu hwa ke menye jima mai moti da obi em lulu hwa menye rejumechi a krina wo ba meye Debi am kabi on benya no kwamla muti gwasure oyenya ndi but ole blebole na mo gana gasa mo promise ka wa ma mijima no kwa ke ba ma beta ba wa ma ba ke ba ma mijima wo be interview wo mo ngonye ba ha ke ba ma mijima no kwa ke ba mvlem letim da kum da chuzin
This is the story of an oil company that has declared a commitment to the principle of shared prosperity.
Cosmos is a company that respects
the communities where we operate in.
The benefits of our operations are shared between ourselves and our communities.
More than 30,000 people in the Western region now have potable water.
A sustainable, cost-effective water system.
Completion of construction of 24-seater toilet facility.
The kindergarten forms part of Talo Ghana's limited commitment.
Years after the first oil production began, there is oil money. There is gas money, but where is it? There are nicely tarred streets leading to the Atuabo gas factory, and because they had some tar left, they tarred Atuabo. Although nobody in the village owns a car, nobody can afford one. You know what we call this? White elephants. Oil companies claim to be paying back to the people, but these are small little projects, crumbs off the master's table, just tranquilizers.
It was done by Ghana Gas Company. It covers about 80% of the streets in Atuabo here. It's the only change in the town. So from now, you can maneuver in any part of. The last time it wasn't like that. The last time you came, it wasn't like that. But now you can go everywhere with a car. And even some of the companies have been provided safe water for some of the communities. It was a promise, and then the tanks were brought, the machines were brought, but now, even some of the metals are getting rusted. It's not working in so many places. Big promise, and you see partial signs, but all comes to nothing. The last time you came, it was there, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. It's more. It's more. It's the activities of the oil. Whenever they start drilling, they are very far. But it's the activities. We bring down this. This thing comes down from as a result of what they are doing over there. And when you ask them, they say no. But you know for sure, it is the activities that bring down this to the shore. They are making money at the expense of the local communities here, because our source of livelihood has been taken out from us. And they are making their billions of dollars. So in fact, we are very, very frustrated here. The oil and gas had not been a blessing to us at all. It has been rather a curse to us.
Kaka mvikumuko ewiane kaka biso mo den de adonbo e kana bre ejimare to de risku avre no kwa ke tazo bobo enamo ba ka zania mi so bo ba ha bi e bobo nu gwan moti jima mo no are ohia pare
ala ni zuo ja ka so buke jima wo yense ma adon abo anochi asamda aye jima ozi ake mo se yango nyevre ne nu e krekwa ye zo jima bi ye ne ngakura mo brako school da tezo ha ne a ti dia ga ne ba ho ye ti ai
nya kokolo bi wu ne ba de yazi yama don ko ina ko enzo yenye bro de bi ba an ba ha an ba ho ba ka ke yunke ba e kwase mu jurke da ko yedu aso mu sa yara no da yenzu je kaze ya nyire bi bo kwa because Ghana man already e da ko ya bu Ghana ne o mu ti se ba nyire bi ba me ku ndu enwa e de ba dualo e ba e den sama ba me enwo because ka azia ya me e kwa
we did our best for the training of oil and gas training. Very unfortunately, the work which we were promised didn't come on. People are doing agriculture. Without it, you cannot survive. So people are doing it, and at the same time, waiting for the oil work. Waiting. We about 5 years, I think about 5 years ago that we came here, they told us that the turn is coming. For 5 years, it has never come. So if you mostly rely on the company coming here, you always die. You will die. Say A.
A, B, C, D.
The last one.
A.
Hey! It is not A. Yes, you. This one.
D.
D. Good. Clap for him. All right. Pronounce them one by one. Start from here. Yes. I don't have money, but I'm doing my best to send them to school, to learn a very good work. Good. I don't want them to suffer like I am suffering. In fact, if I'm saying I'm suffering, I'm suffering. To get the money for somebody who is attending university, it is not a joke. So I don't want my children to be like me. I want them to be up, more good than I. We failed. That's what I'm saying. We were not able to be a big man. We were not able to be big men because the work didn't come here. We will not lose hope until everything is spoiled. We are still waiting for their promises. We are still waiting. We wait till we die. If we are not dead, we will not lose our hope. Fourteen, 14, 13, 14, 10, 17, and then 16. By the mode.
What about your life? He said the improvement of the Mama, Yanson, and class for them.
Let's finish this one and you wake up to this one. So, what is the meaning of that number?
The version of Accra and Yanson. This is the until the first no.
So number 2.
And you know you need to use for our TV na era. And obi more one fridge or where we just see more time. Obi and in your number to dish him. I bet you bet you scar. And someone who enjoy us and I know use TV. That's a bad generation.
Okay.
Fort alliance in him. And she had a pot hammer. As well as one go from us, right? Emma, wow, baby. And so, a bit of bread at the pool. Into moves investors in a Wasano. Ghana Bana. I read them wayo and Honda no. And Mintre. I don't miss me. I'm going to see.
A little electricity, sometimes. But Adam's new village never materialized. 10 years of huge promises. So much about doing it better than Nigeria. The big world has brushed past the western coast and has already moved on, leaving nothing good behind. It's not like Nigeria, okay, but it is not what I was hoping for. I had expected promises finally being kept instead of dreams vanishing.
If I was not about why be a Ghanaians again, or you brought me into a room, because I'm so worried, you're going to why am I here? So you're going now. Why will be? Carry it when you tell me that. I will be a, but I'll be a boy.
Princestown indeed got a bit of tar, but the road still ends halfway. Princestown is still sleeping. The hotel was never built, and Matthew is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Since morning, I have waited for some hours, even one tourist here. It was a very big promise, and we were all waiting to see it happen, but they have failed us. There's no job here. Most of the youth have traveled outside Princestown. Just a math talk. We are going to give you 1,000 jobs, 5,000 factories, and nothing has been done. Nothing has been done to the people of Princestown. The same old story. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's like bringing gold, giving a schnapp or drink, the same as taking our oil away, giving us seaweeds. The same story.
The government and Now I am a Leo. You are not a coffee. If you are mute door of Wagner, when you are to Gafiano or Fleming. This shall crack as Yan and Sansiana, a one who wrote it. This is one mobile Yabafi Americans and Abafaka Carfrey. Yamanukuma is Granny Asona, Yabi. Ay, come flare, oil and Yazona, Bame. Benzula Boca by Zamabanuna, Yabajula Robber was Moba. Yame and you and Gwen Yavrian. Bame, but you will go moba. The Greca, Ufi Bedebe,
Benjuna Baba no be bia ba ye na e ba fa baba. Abalenya ga ba go zema ga ta go deze. Abo choma no ni raka, memra ba raka ko mi ni yoga. Aba mi na atoji.
Radio Ghana network and all our channels across the country with news.
The Norwegian company Aker Energy announced a new oil discovery.
Ghana oil production will double to over 400,000 barrels per day in the next 4 years.
The country could become the 4th biggest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa.
Big names like Francis Total, Italy's ENI, Ireland's Tullow, and US-based Cosmos are in the running for blocks.
I'm sure that Ghana's prospects are very bright.
One of the biggest oil finds in Africa. The 2nd biggest oil discovery in Africa. Enough to make a believer of anyone, I might say.